That plan for jobs has protected.
Are you going to do
businesses.
anything about the ambulances waiting and the people dying out? Well, don't you think 12 years is long enough?
Yes, and we are.
12 years, you've done bugger all about it. No. People have died and all you've done is nothing.
Before we get back to the video, you need to take a look at Privacy Internet Access VPN. Not only hide your identity, activity, and location, access content worldwide, get unlimited bandwidth, and receive unbreakable VPN security with a no logs policy and tons of customizable privacy features. Your data will be protected by one of the most transparent and privacy-focused VPNs out there. Privacy Internet Access also has 50 servers in 50 states. So if you need to look like you're browsing in Florida, Washington, or any state in between, they've got individual IPs for that. And that's important if you want to avoid sporting event blackouts, access local websites which are blocked outside state borders, watch premieres before they show up in your time zone, and hackers can't see keystrokes or passwords. Click on the link below to get my discount for Privacy Internet Access. Now, let's get back into the video.
We've got some breaking news related to the COVID-19 pandemic. A D.C. Superior Court judge just ruled the city's vaccine mandate for employees is unlawful. In that 17-page decision, Judge Maurice Ross said Mayor Bowser lacked the legal authority to impose that mandate. D.C.'s Fraternal Order of Police sued the city when the vaccine mandate was first imposed. The ruling also stated, quote, all disciplinary actions initiated, proposed, or taken pursuant to the COVID-19 vaccine mandate shall immediately cease and be dismissed. The city is also ordered to reimburse all union members for any loss of benefits, any pay, any rights, and what was said to be all related disciplinary proceedings to be expunged from their records. Big deal. We'll talk more about that later.
Excuse me, you can't do that. Excuse me. You can't do that. Call the police. You want to call the police? Call the police.
That's within our hands if we just vote. If we elect 2 more senators, we keep the House and Democrats, we're going to get a lot of unfinished business we're going to get done. Folks, look, we'll codify Roe v. Wade. We'll ban assault weapons. We'll protect Social Security and Medicare. We'll pass universal pre-K. We'll restore the child care tax credit. We'll protect voting rights. We'll pass election reform and make sure no one ever has an opportunity to steal an election again.
UNLV Physics on the cutting edge of energy research. The groundbreaking work they're doing now could one day help solve the nation's energy crisis.
And the Nevada Extreme Conditions Lab at the school is moving the ball forward to create a new way to send energy from one point to another with no loss of power.
We're on the precipice of the massive discovery that's going to transform the global energy economy.
UNLV making breakthroughs in superconductivity, the ability to conduct electricity with no resistance.
Resistance is when you run current through a wire, it'll heat up on you.
Keith Lawler, Assistant Director of the Nevada Extreme Conditions Laboratory, explains that results in a loss of energy in things like power lines.
About 5% of our transmission of power across lines every year is lost to this resistance, is lost to this heat. And that comes out to something on the order of about $30 billion of excess.
The team at UNLV aims to create a new material, one that doesn't generate heat, known as a superconductor. They made a major breakthrough in 2020.
In 2020, we were part of a team that proved that room temperature superconductivity was even capable of being done. For a long time, people were debating whether it could even, if it was even possible.
And now another jump forward.
It's the gift that keeps on giving, I guess.
The UNLV team reproducing the feat, chemically synthesizing a mix of carbon, sulfur, and hydrogen at the lowest pressure ever recorded.
The largest naturally occurring pressure at the bottom of the Mariana Trench is about 0.1 GPa. We sometimes work on hundreds of GPAs.
Grad student Alexander Smith says it is tedious and time-consuming work.
Our samples are maybe a tenth of the thickness of a human hair. Hundreds of hours. We work if we're awake.
The material being created now could one day revolutionize how energy is transported.
If you think of it like a puzzle, we've got all the corners and we've got the edges in place now, and now we just have to put together and see what the final picture is.
When the puzzle is complete, green energy produced right here in southern Nevada with solar could be transmitted across the country, even around the world.
The Department of Energy has called a room temperature superconductor the holy grail of energy efficiency. We're very close to making this a reality.
And not only could the work being done at UNLV revolutionize how energy, people, and goods are transported, it could change how everyday technological devices from laptops to MRI machines are powered.
Hi, Richard Hart. I own the world's largest diamond. You do not, okay? I don't care what you do. I don't care how hard you work. You can't own the world's diamond, the largest diamond. I own it. Me. You don't. Get that right now. Second, I raised $27 million for charity. You ain't raised $27 million for charity, but you probably think you're a better person than me. Lol, you ain't. I'm the free self-help author that wrote 2 books that you could download for free. I designed a cryptocurrency that went up in price 10,000-fold in 623 days. That's 10,000x. That's 1,000,000%. Perfect, flawless operation for 1,000 days. And if you staked it, you made more. I'm just getting started, man. I got $10 million of wristwatches. Got $3 million in cars. I got the 1,000-horsepower Ferrari. I had the most expensive Rolexes ever made. And I'm doing the world's largest free airdrop. So if you got coins on Ethereum or Ethereum itself, you're going to get a copy of that free on a new network. You only got to do nothing. No sign up, no ML, no KYC, no nothing. It just works. You go play with your coins in a test net right now. It's been working great for 8 months. PulseChain.com.
What we have done is fiscally responsible. What the last administration did was not. It just was not. And what they did with cutting taxes for the wealthy, they 85% of folks making it went to 85% of folks who were making more than $75,000 a year. We're actually doing the opposite.
I think this blows up horribly in the Democrats' face. I have seen Democrats on television and online and friends that I have that are disgusted by what they see because they understand abuse of power and what it can lead to. They understand how bad it is to weaponize our Justice Department and our FBI. See, they understand that moving forward, if Trump were to get back in office, they're setting a precedent for him to do the exact same thing. And they understand just how dangerous that really is. And you're okay with it, with a political party trying to take out its rival. That's not okay. If Trump's in office and he did it, I wouldn't be okay with that either. See, you think you're part of some protected class because of who you voted for, but you're not. See, when they shut down the country, you were shut down too. When energy costs went up and gas prices went up and food went up and shortages happened, you were affected by that too. They're going after your First Amendment rights, your Second Amendment rights, and everything else. And you're okay with it because there's a Democrat in office. You're not protected. Trust me.
Guys, we already know that they want to decimate the dollar, destroy the economy, bring us into a cashless society, and eventually make it difficult for us to even get food. That's why I constantly promote My Patriot Supply. Every chance I get, I turn my fiat currency notes into long-term storable food. This stuff is awesome. It's got a 25-year shelf life. And one thing we're all going to need is storable food. It's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. With my link in the description, you get $100 off of every order instantly. It'd be a good idea to order it while you can, because I'm not sure how much longer they're going to be able to ship this out. My link for your $100 off discount is in the description below.